Ladies and gentlemen, how's it going today? It's great to have you back here for another episode of From the Depths. So we are still rocking along in Season 2, and it is going well. It's not too bad. Oh, and by the way, before we get started, I am a little sick. I've had like a fever the last couple days, and just haven't been feeling so great. So if I sound a little different, I do apologize. And every now and then I may have to mute the mic to cough profusely and violently, but hopefully you won't have to hear any of that. So, you remember how we caught the Thunderchild in the campaign? Well, I made my own retrofit version of the Thunderchild. I essentially totally beefed up the cannon systems and gave them some better AI settings so that they fire more often. And so what I wanted to show you guys is two of the Thunderchilds fighting each other. Essentially, the version that's in the game and then my refit version, just so you can see the difference in firepower. So, with that being said, let's load up the Thunderchild first here from the Lightning Hoods. Or, excuse me, from the Steel Striders. Ugh, I'll get there. Kind of slow today. Kind of slow. Which, by the way, hope everybody's doing well. Okay, Thunderchild. So, we will spawn that in. Let's get out of here. Oh my gosh, back. Alright, so yeah, here you go. Just for a point of reference. Oh, hang on. Excuse me. Yeah, he's going to attack that platform. And I should have just destroyed it, but look how big his shells are. My god. Just like slowly drifting down into the ocean. It's a good thing Ariel's not down here, you know? Little Mermaid or whatever. Okay, yeah, so this is the version that you get, you know, in the game. That's Steel Striders that they keep in their fleets. And so now what we're going to do is we're going to load in ours, and they are going to fight each other. So let's do it. So, we're going to find it here. Thunderchild. So I called it the... One sec, where is it? Thunderchild RF, so, you know, for refit. Okay, here we go. Boom. So these guys are going to fight each other. Ooh, I spawned him at a weird angle. So you can already see the fire rate on mine is way greater. Oh, and he's only using his back two cannons. My god. I can fix that. I can totally fix that. Hang on. Let's just spawn in there. And then I'll spin her around here. Here we go. Yeah, so now we got both cannons firing. So you can, yeah, you can see the huge difference here. Well, one, he's kind of already out of commission. And look at the rate of fire. Like, they're pretty much, what, they look like they're about 90% explosive. We got some, you know, kinetic laced in there, but overall, it's very large gauge. I want to say the reload on all these cannons is like 0.3 or 0.4, you know, down from like 1.3. And yeah, I beefed the heck out of my. I got their elevation to 80, and I got their recoil way down and their accuracy like way up, and that was it. So we've already completely disabled that. So this is what we now have in our fleet. So let's get back to the main menu. Oh, so I won't be bringing in community ships in this episode, just because I'm really not feeling that great, and I'm on a whole bunch of drugs right now. So you know, I just was afraid that was going to be too much editing for me to get through, and I did want to get an episode out. So I thought, you know, we would scope this stuff out. We're going to go scrap the Valiant because from what I've learned, you just don't want that ship around, and here is why. We're going to go over there, and we're going to do that right now. So, let's find the Valiant. Which, by the way, somebody had recommended, like, trying the lock altitude setting. You know, that you can set when you have your ships coming into play here. Let me show you what I mean. So, here's our strategic impulse. We'll spawn them in. Oop, well, we didn't need to, but... So, right down here, lock altitude. That doesn't save between episodes. Or between saving and reloading the game. Apologies. It totally resets itself. Great thought, though. I got totally excited when that was brought up. I was like, well, there's a way to lock altitude? My god. This changes everything. Start the game over. Uninstall the game. We're gonna... Oh, my god. No. So you can see we've got the Steel Striders coming at us here. Bringing somebody down to... one of our squares. It's alright. We'll be dealing with him here shortly. You make no mistake. I've got them marked. Oh, I've got them marked. I know I've got another strategic impulse around. Here it is. Okay, so let's go take a look at the Valiant. Remember, we captured this. We're essentially going to get a bunch of resources for this. So one thing that I didn't really mention ever, you know, spawning in community ships really depletes our resources. So metal we have right now is only, it's like sub 500k. So I think until we get that back up to 1 million, we probably won't spawn in ships again either. But that will definitely happen within the span of an episode for sure. So, okay, so let's go down to this Valiant and let me show you what I'm talking. Interesting. So, yeah, we're going to spawn the Valiant in right here. I don't even care. We're doing it. Valiant on the mountains. He's chilling like a mother effer, yo. Do. Look at it. Oh, he's beautiful. He is getting wrecked. Valiant, no! Let's see if we can turn the AI off on it. Okay, you just chill. So here's what we're going to do. It's going so slow right now with all the collisions happening on the screen. Oh, man. Okay, so we're building on the Valiant. Here's what I'm going to do. Oh, actually, hang on. Hang on a tickle me sideways, McSqueech McGooch. No, that's fine. We'll just do it the way I'm going to do. I don't want to fly an enemy MCV over, which is something we could do. What I'm going to do instead is make a new structure right here. Oh, yeah, baby. And we are going to pop on the, what is it? The vehicle scrapper. That's what we, yeah, because we're going to scrap this bad boy. And that's all we got to do. So now that that's on there, in fact, let me get my character out of there. Come on. This is really cool. Like, I've never actually been inside this ship, you know, just to explore. Wow, this looks really neat. The Valiant. So here's why the Valiant's not that great, right? Let me show you. It is 17,000 blocks. And if we take a look here, you can see the block makeup. There are no beams used in this ship, so it is incredibly inefficient. So the amount of blocks it'll take to spawn in essentially means when you go to a battle, only this ship will spawn in on your side. All you will have is this, and it's just not that great. So, you know, we will not be keeping it. We're going to get a bunch of resources for it, and I bet we're going to get a ton, because this thing is all metal, baby. All right, so there's our weird little structure we built. I'm doing this in such a weird manner, but that's alright. So we're going to click the Valiant, and we are going to scrap it. Let's zoom out. You can see it blowing up here in the background. Pretty cool, actually. We can just watch from afar. Here we go, the Valiant as it slowly disintegrates. So watch our metal down at the bottom of the screen there. It's the second resource from the left. You remember we had like 400-something thousand when we started? Well, we've already got 570,000. It's definitely pretty laggy. Wow. It's just trying to, like, scrap itself. And then we'll, I think we still have to destroy it as well once we say it's scrapped. I think. It could be wrong. It's been a little bit since I've had to, like, totally scrap a vehicle. Yeah, you can see it here. Getting sort of dissected layer by layer. Ooh, what's this? She's going slow, buddy. Yeah, and see, this is another reason you don't like ships that have such a huge block count. It's just a big strain on the system, you know? There's a lot of calculations going on. So it's blown up 5,000 of the blocks. Oh, here we go. Got the big explosions happening in there. Oh, yeah. This is the best way to take apart a ship. I feel like we're in a science class right now, and the teacher's asked us to, like, dissect a frog. She's like, no, you know, keep the frog legs, because we're going to deep fry those later. Those will be delish. It's like, you know, tell me something that you like about koalas. And then, you know, their meat is delicious. For those of you who have seen that little skit, I don't even remember the actor's name. It's, geez, I'm horrible. Horrible referencing. Good job, Scroat. Okay, well, let's take a look at this. We can still select... Okay, yeah, so we still can't destroy it. So we're still just playing the waiting game, but it's going a lot faster now. So we're down to 4,000 blocks. 3,000. Or 4,000. Now we're at 3,000. Into 2,000 land. Oh yeah, it's happening in real time. And here it goes. Look at this. We're already up to 1.2 million metal. So just scrapping the Valiant alone will be enough for us to spawn in all sorts of stuff. And then, once you have done, you know, done your scrapping deeds, you come over here, click it, and hit destroy. Otherwise, you know what'll happen is it will try to be rebuilt or repaired. With anything that has that capability, if you don't finish that last step, then it has a chance to be respawned. You'll still have an icon for it too. So just something to keep in mind. Okay, let's take a lay of the land here. Let's take a look. I mean, so I made a few more tweaks, by the way. For the shortest bus group, I tweaked all their cruising altitudes, so hopefully we don't have any more shortest bus collisions. As great as they are, don't get me wrong, I love them. You know, I went ahead and took that off. So all their cruising altitudes vary by like 30 to 40 meters. And so we've got a force coming down. This is a huge square. I don't want to touch it yet. You know what we are going to do, though? We're going to take the shortest bus, and we're going to go right up into this square here. This will be the first fight we do. Oh, and you know what I'm going to do as well? Before we start, let me save the game. This is always a critical step. Critical step, my friends. You must save. I've learned my lesson. Too many times it's crashed, like right before a huge battle, and I'm just like, no, you know, like Darth Vader. Or Luke. You know, they all have their no moments. Alright, here we go. Whoa, that was quick. Alright, so this is force count 5, strength 66. We've got a Thunderchild in there, so this won't be too shabby. We know the Thunderchild is very tasty. Alright, here's our shortest buses. One thing I want to do, while we are here, set their altitudes just a little bit different. This guy just, you know, up a little. Okay, there we go. Beautiful. Here we go. Now, the only problem with this, right, is like they may not be close enough to each other anymore to rock and roll their heels and stuff, but let's take a look at what we got here. Oh, we got the Huey McChewy and Chewy Tramp, the Greyhound. Oh, what is this? Oh, this looks freaking sweet. The Type 19. Wow, that is a name. Okay, shortest bus. Come on, baby. Don't get hit. Yeah, don't. Yeah, sweet. I love the shortest bus. It's so quick. We've got a little Novara over here. Remember this guy? He's the main strength of the fleet, I think. And what is this? Oh, he's so cute. What are you? A Ginkgo drone V2. Cool. That's the best version of that drone that I think I've ever seen. I haven't even seen V1, but look how sweet this looks. Interface off. Like, this looks badass. Wow. That's so cool. That's a great screenshot, by the way. I'm very, very thrilled with that screenshot. Okay, so here we have a grip of mines coming into this Type 19. Oh, look, he even has a helicopter landing pad on the back. Oh, that is neat. Dear sir or madame, we have not been hit. That is the sweetest helicopter landing pad ever. I dare say. So we've got the Thunderchild here. We know we could grip into this guy. Like, if we had our Thunderchild here, oh, baby. It would be on. Okay, we're still cruising. It's got a little missile he shot. Pew! He only shot one. That's unfortunate. Just the one. Okay, Thunderchild is definitely not doing so great. He's sinking. He's sinking. Is this normal? No. He's lost a couple hunge on the block count. Type 19 over here. Look at these missiles it launches. Very cool. Very freaking awesome. I love these cool ships. You know, this is just so neat. I don't know how people do it. I've tried. I've just given up on sweet-looking designs. I think I go for, you know, more of the boxy, you know, design. Got no thought kind of boxy going on. Alright, here we go. We've got some mines coming in. Will they make it all the way to the Thunderchild, or are they going to skip across the water? Type 19 over there just launching a grip of missiles. Oh, here we are. I know they've got lasers. I thought they did. They don't really seem to shoot them too much. We'll have no problem with this battle, I think. Let's get the interface on real quick. Are we just down to the 2 enemies? Indeed we are, and we are pretty much untouched. We are really doing well in this. The shortest bus. It may not be that short anymore, you know? Sweet, check them out. Check out the missiles. Interface off. Yeah, these may be the semi-short buses now. We may have upgraded them with no more collisions. I feel like that's, you know, like one of those made-for-TV products, you know, like that Billy Mays would have talked about. Crashatron. No, that implies you would be crashing. That wouldn't make sense. Don't hit each other. Whew. Complex maneuver, but they pulled it off brilliantly. We've got the mines coming down. These will all be solid hits. Faux show. Here they come. So they're gonna do a little bouncy jig. Oh, right into the paddle thing. Oh! The paddle thing just got wrecked. Oh, look, it can barely paddle anymore. So it's hurt. Ooh, one of our short buses. Which one is it? Don't know. Oh. Whew. Is it this one over there? Which one is the hurt one? Oh, no. Could it be this guy? I don't know. I think he just got ram jammed. That guy's hitting him with some heals, though. Oh, no. That's letting this guy hit him. Come on, short bus. Come on, baby. Come on, you little tweed. These missiles are gonna hit you, friend. Come on. Okay, this guy hit him with the heal just in time. Oh, just in time. It's like a JIT compiler. You know? Just in time, baby. Get that code compiled. So what did that get us back at? Wow, 96%. You see how quick they heal each other? That is just so impressive to me. Pew, 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 pew. He got like a solid sixer out there. A six-pack, if you will. If you wish to indulge in the six-pack, just open your mouth beneath a short bus. And, you know, stand and deliver, as Carl would say from Aqua Teen. Oh, yeah, baby. Okay, so let's take a look. We're doing well. We're doing all right. Let's take a look at this Type 19. How is it doing? We have taken off 400 blocks. We haven't really done that much. So I tell you what, in order to keep this going pretty quick, we're going to do some fast motion right here. I'll try to get a good view, like something like this maybe. Yeah, so there we go. You guys hang 10, and I'll catch you on the flip. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that took a while. I think we're just going to cut to the end of that. That was about a 22-minute battle. Just to finish off those two. So what had happened is all of these guys were essentially always out of ammo. And every time they came to do a pass, they would always just shoot like 1 or 2 mines. And the enemy was repairing like at the speed that they were dealing damage. So I put two ammo processors on top of all of them, except for this guy. So I'm going to do that right now. Hang on. There we go. And with 2 ammo processors on top, I know it's ugly and they aren't nearly as cool. But we'll be keeping the short bus theme going there. Yeah, with 2 of these on top, these guys were doing much better. You know, shooting like 60 to 70% of a payload on every pass. So that was a good upgrade, and we beat that battle. That's good. So yeah, it was totally uneventful. Honestly, like you're not missing anything there. So, so you know what I want to do now? Let's see. I want to take the Cheshires back here. Let's do another battle with the Cheshires, shall we? Whoops, let's head this way. And I know that I want to have somebody ready for this guy to intercept him. It may be the shortest bus and the ball and trawling. We have a whole bunch of good fleets over here. Okay, let's go scope this out here. Force count 5, strength 54. Ooh, they have a warhound? I don't know if we've seen that yet. I don't know if we've seen that. And we have ourselves 2 Cheshires. Oh, and so on the Cheshires, by the way, I made a tweak to one of their settings. I tweaked it to, it's like their angle deviation before turn start or something, and it was at 80, and I moved it to 60. Hopefully it should be good. That's what the Diaz had told me would hopefully be the right setting. We'll see. Honestly, they didn't do that bad last time, so, you know, it'd be great if they just kept rocking along. So let's quickly here take a look at the enemy fleet makeups. What do we have? We've got a Spiral. We've got a Warhound. That's the fleet master there. The flagship. We got another Spiral. A Mulp. And a Novara. So no threat at all. Now this Mulp looks pretty big. I think that's that big skinny one. So let's bring them in and let's get these... Oh, I meant to start them off broadside. Dang. That was the other thing that would have been great to do. Bogus T-Squeeper. Dang it. Oh well, that's alright. We'll just let them keep going. Oh, and I also meant to, on the Dawnbreaker, I need to add some friendly fire modules. That's why one of them, like, sort of wrecked itself last time. Oh no, what's happening? What is happening? Oh, it's okay. They just wanted to shoot their missiles, So we got a solid grip coming at us. This guy may be too fast. Let's find out. Interface off. We are landing hits. We are, ladies and gentlemen. Hitting, this must be a spiral. It's very loud. It's very loud. Turn my own speakers down. There we go. My gosh. Apologies if that comes through on the mic. Woo! Man, I had my speakers like turned way up. It is a spiral. Okay. He's pretty much healed. He's doing alright. Ooh, what is this the Mulp? Wait, this looks like a Type 19. Hang on. A Destroyer 01S. Okay, so that's a Destroyer 01S. I do remember those. Those are good classics. They taught us about those in the history class in high school. How are we doing? We are barely hurt. We've barely been hit. I think this might be... No, it's not a Greyhound. It's cooler looking. If I can just get the info on it. Come on, baby. What are you? Oh my gosh, what is this? Sometimes it is impossible. Oh, it's because we killed it, I think. Yeah. Once something's dead, you can't really get info on it. Oh my gosh. Is it ever dead? It is wrecked. Look at this. Look at this. It is ridiculous. These Cheshires are beasts. Oh. They seem to be doing great now with that that change. I don't know. They seem to be a little bit more nimbly-bimbly, you know? Doing their thing. Got to get a screenshot. You can see, like, I'm adjusting here. Beautiful. That's what it looks like, ladies and gents. So we still have a couple spirals over here, just doing their thing. In fact, it looks like they're doing spirals. Aww. How charming. What a charming little plane. Let's go scope out this little squeedly-doop here. Spiral. So he's been hit a little bit. He's been hit a little bit. And I don't know about this guy. How about you, friend? Have you been touched in all the right places? Nope. Untouched. It's a verge spiral, you know? What are you gonna do? So our Cheshires are totally focusing on this Destroyer 01S. I don't know how you deal with this many missiles, to be honest. Look at all of them. Look at all of them. Just streaking down. Both Cheshires, we're pretty much max health. 98, 99%, you know, that's close enough to 100. It's a me, Mario, hey. It's a me, Luigi. Oh, I got Nintendo in my head for some reason. Okay, I think we're taking this out right now. I can't even keep a coherent thought in my head. I just feel so funky. So, no, well, we've taken off almost 1,000 blocks on this destroyer. Pretty cool looking. Really short, really stubby barrels, though, huh? And look at this crazy color scheme. Let's go under the water and scope it. It's got the gray, the white, and the red. Oh yeah, by the way, I had a couple people ask me, like, hey, set your fleet colors, because no ships ever take your fleet colors. Just wanted to let you know, I've had my fleet colors, I only defined 2 of them, but I've had those defined for probably, like, I don't know, 15 episodes now or so. Maybe 10 episodes, but at least for the last couple weeks, I've had those defined. I've just noticed that since I only defined those 2 colors, a lot of ships, like, you know, some of the details are just very fine that use those colors. So sometimes, you know, they don't show up that much. Like on the Thunderchild that we got. Okay, so how are we doing? Let's get the interface on so we can see where the enemies are. There. So we've got 3 enemies. Cheshires are pretty much at max health. We got one way over here. Now these guys, I don't know, they may have a problem hitting these spirals like this guy right here. All we would need is a good solid hit or 2. Because, I mean, honestly, like, we just want to knock this guy out of the air. But who knows, like, how bad this guy wants to live, right? I mean, here he is, you know, just minding his own biz. Shooting off a little, you know, nert, if you will. Just kind of firing it forward. I love where the chair is, by the way. Look at it. Who wouldn't want to drive that? Come on. Please let these missiles get him. Look at this. Oh, yeah, we're going to do it. Oh, we are going to wreck this guy. Yes. All right, we're turning them. How are these not hurting them? Somebody please answer these questions for me. What the heck? Spiral. Okay, I was like, how are we not hurting this guy? I don't get it. That is what it took. So this should take him out of the air now. There's no way. Come on, keep the hits coming. Come on, baby. I love this right here. This is so great. Oh, yeah, he's okay, and he's done. There's no way he's going to survive that. Spiral down. Spiral down. No, what a beautiful spiral. He's going down. He won't be back. Jesus, there's so many frags, though. Okay, interface back on. Where are some more enemies? We still have one over here. It could be the Destroyer OS, maybe? Is this what's left right here? Hang on. Yeah, it is. Oh, is it the Novara? What is it? What is this? Look at the little chair on the back. Who wants a lift? Little old Novara Scooch here. Well, the shells are there. Oh, there he goes. So, the Cheshires. I like these ships. These airships. I like them a lot. I mean, man, they made quick work of a pretty sizable force from the Steel Striders. And by the way, the inspiration from this, is from what Diaz was telling me, is from the Cheshire Cat, you know, from Alice in Wonderland. And, like, the front of the ship, it's supposed to be like the grinning cat, you know, like that's supposed to be his teeth. I thought that was brilliant. I liked it. Okay, let's go take a look at the map here. Let's take a look how we ended up. Look at all these missiles. Love that. Jeez, look at all of them. Look at all of them. Oh my gosh. And more than likely, I know that these will only last for 60 seconds. So this is only like 60 seconds of, you know, projectiles or missiles or whatever. Okay, so, I mean, look at this. We're making a dent into these guys, big time. We moved up here, and we moved up here. Now, these big squares are what I'm really worried about. But we have enough resources now, so we can spawn on some pretty big ships, I think. Oh, and I did have a few people ask me, by the way. They were, you know, wondering if I was going to build again, and absolutely I'll be building again. The grand and great thing about this game is, you know, if you're busy, you can still import other blueprint files from others. So that's sort of why, you know, we've been doing the community builds. I just haven't had a lot of time with work, but I will definitely be getting back into building. So, you know, stick with me if that's what you're really interested in, and you know, I'm sure we'll see some interesting things come out of it. I have some ideas in my head and some stuff I've already started, but just never really made progress with that I'd love to get finished, brought into the campaign, you know, so we can check it out. So anyways, yeah, hey everybody, we're gonna stop this episode here. I kind of want to take a break. My throat's sore, I feel my fever kicking up, I need to go take some more meds, and so that's what I'm going to do. So thank you so much for stopping by. It's been great having you here again, as always, and thank you so much for bearing with me during these funky times, but we'll be back into the groove in no time, no doubt. So yeah, until next time, you guys have a great one, stay classy.